Right, it's time for the first competitive games with the England setup. In this one, starting off nice and difficult, we've got Belgium and we've got Denmark. For the intro, let's go. Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 2 of Football's Coming Home. In this episode we're going to be doing 2 Nations League games, one against Belgium and one against Denmark. Lovely, nice, simple way to start things off. Before we get into the thick of things, thank you very much for coming across this video and watching as you have done up until now. I'd really appreciate it if you haven't done already, if you hit that subscribe button. If you do enjoy the video, smash that like button underneath there as well. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments, we'll get that out there nice and early. Before we get into the game, there's been one change since the last video where we picked the squad and everything. Trent Alexander-Arnold is out for a couple of weeks, so he is not going to be playing in the squad for the next 2 games. I would expect to be back before the next set of fixtures in October, so just over a month's time. So it does mean that Kyle Walker is going to be the replacement right back in that one today. Let's show you the team that we're going to be taking up against Belgium. It's not going to be an easy one, I can assure you of that. It's going to be Dean Henderson in goal. We've got a back four of Ryan Bertrand, Eric Dyer, Joe Gomez and Kyle Walker. Then got Calvin Phillips at the base of the midfield with Henderson and Grealish ahead of him. Henderson's our new vice-captain behind Harry Kane. Harry Maguire has lost his vice-captaincy, as I mentioned in the last episode, until he's had a bit more of a chance to get back into the swing of things and starts playing well. He's not going to be in my team to start with, at least. And then we have Sterling and Sancho in support of Kane playing the lone striker role. Let's get into the game. I have absolutely no idea what sort of team we're going to be going up against in terms of Belgium. You can only assume it's going to be a strong side. That much is going to be certain. And of course, you can see there we are going with the more defensive formation. Let's go and do the opposition instructions. You can see they're very strong looking side. Courtois, Alderweireld, Castagne, De Bruyne, Hazard's, Lukaku's in the team. I'd argue maybe a couple of people aren't in there that I would expect it to be. I'd have expected Tielemans to be in there. I'd maybe have expected to see someone like Dries Mertens in there as well, just knowing how good he can be. But who knows? I'm trying to think of any names I'm forgetting there, but I can't think of any, to be completely honest. And of course, this is going to be the first of the proper FM21 content on the channel, so I'm looking forward to this first proper bit of gameplay, I think, depending on how things go. So like I say, let me know your thoughts in the comments as to how you think things are going. At this point, you'll probably have known, if you haven't seen it already, that I've already started streaming on Twitch. Let me just change these quickly before I start talking too much about that. There we go. So I have now started streaming on Twitch on as regular a basis as I possibly can. So I did 2 streams at the weekend. We started off our Pentagon Challenge. If you can follow me on there, I'll put a link in the description for that as well, so you can have a look and see what's going on there. But yeah, come and have a look, and yeah, hopefully enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't the best first chance in the world you'd ever see, was it? I think there was some offsides there. I've actually gone for a goal kick, and let's just make sure that we've got these as well. There we go. I like to just have those 2 on, and then let's change the camera angle as well. Cool, sorted. So we're 13 minutes in, we're at Wembley. Sancho gets the ball from Walker throw. Not the most interesting one. Drops to Phillips on the edge of the area though. Does pick it up, plays it back out to Kyle Walker, plays it back to Phillips again, plays it to Grealish. Nice little bit of interplay. Calvin Phillips, a nice cheeky little dink behind him there. A couple of them now, they're being very little cheeky boys. They're clearly not in awe of the occasion, but that was a pretty poor pass. But Henderson has just about managed to pick it up. Thinks to Harry Kane, takes a shot. Ooh. That was close. It was a good effort. I can never remember, I don't know why I can never remember this, but I can never be sure as to whether Harry Kane is left-footed or right-footed. I don't know why I don't know that, but I'm just not 100% on it. He's that good on either. I should probably check, really, shouldn't I? Grealish plays it forward to Walker, though. He's running down the right-hand side. Is he going to get past his man? He's tried. It's a bit of a weird one. I think he's managed to do it. Yeah, he's got it to Sancho. Gives it Grealish on the edge of the area, and it's a first goal for England for Jack Grealish on his international debut. I don't like the man in real life. I think he's a bit of an arrogant fool, but he is a fantastic footballer. That much can be certain, as long as he's not spending his time on the floor. But Sancho picks Grealish out on the edge of the area. It's a lovely effort into the bottom left-hand corner, and we're 1-0 up against Belgium. That is a fantastic start. That is exactly how I wanted the start of this series to go. It puts us top of the table. Looks like Iceland are beating Denmark as well. Phillips with the corner in then. I haven't put my corner tactics on just yet, so we'll need to sort them out at some point. But Sterling picks it up, plays it to Dyer, plays it back to Bertrand. Obviously, Bertrand playing because Chilwell's injured at the start of the Football Manager save. Sterling with the ball in, though, drops to Kane just over the bar. Not too bad, though. Really good start from the team, though. Lots of greens all round. Ratings are looking good. Grealish with the ball in, drops to Henderson. Oh, just wide of the bar. Wide of the target, rather. Wide of the barget. It doesn't work like that, does it? It looks like it's a draw between Iceland and Denmark now. So we're comfortably top of the league. We're creating so many chances. That XG looking really tidy. I must say, I know I'm about 3 or 4 weeks behind the curve, but I love that XG figure. I think it's a really good representative of how your team's getting on. Let me know your thoughts are on the new game in the comments section as well. I think mostly I'm really pleased by it. I don't massively like what's on the screen at the moment. I think it's a little bit busy. I think if you're in a league game, then, or any game where there's a league table, this bit looks fine. But otherwise, I think it leaves a little bit to be desired. This whole dugout thing, not a fan of at all, got to be honest. Let's make some changes, shall we? Bring off Grealish. He's had a good start to his England career, so that's fine. We'll bring on Declan Rice in place of Henderson as well, because I think he could do a job there. And then what we'll do is I'm going to switch Phillips and Rice around, because I feel like Rice would do a slightly better job for him at the base of the midfield, whereas Phillips can obviously come forwards and do a little bit of that job as well. And that'll do for now. One other thing I'd love for them to do is on that tactics screen is if the whole player formation thing actually stayed there, like bigger. I don't see the point of it being really small, but again, little things. And then let's make a change on the right hand side. Let's bring Sancho off and let's bring on Calvert-Lewin on the right hand side. That seems like a sensible choice. Give him a run out as well. We'll get him a cap. It looks like, though, hopefully we're going to grind out a 1-0 victory here, although we have been the far better team, I would suggest, looking at those stats. Ball forward, drops it to Kane. I think that was Gomez who played that forward. A lovely ball. Back to Phillips, who finds Sterling on the left-hand side, who plays the ball to Calvert-Lewin just off the edge. Plays it back to Sterling, though, and it's 2-0. Come on, the boys. That is a fantastic ball in from Calvert-Lewin, and Sterling has finished that with absolute aplomb. That's what you love to see. Watch this again. Sterling, I mean, it's a pretty weird combination, to be fair, but I'll take it. That's a lovely pass from Calvert-Lewin, and that is a sumptuous finish. The way that the game plays in terms of the match engine in this year's Football Manager is so much better. And look at that, Eden Hazard finishing with a 5.9 rating. Absolutely outplayed Belgium there. What a start. I'll take that. A 2-0 victory against Belgium was not something I expected whatsoever. On to Denmark, I guess, and let's see again we get another one against them. Wow. We're massively blessed with options in the back four. I think we've got a good couple of options, but then it kind of stops, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to bring off Calvin Phillips, bring Declan Rice on in his place. I feel like that's going to be quite a common change, I think. Calvin Phillips could easily run a game, but I just think we'll try and keep him fresh wherever we can, especially when we've got games in quick succession like we have. Kane's in here. Kane is in. Doesn't quite manage it. Kasper Schmeichel gets his hands on it and saves. Does drop as far as Sancho whips a ball in. Finds Henderson at the back post. Oh my word. He's never scored for England. He's scored the easiest goal you'll ever see. And one of the best goals I've ever seen. What an effort this is. Fair play to Sancho. The vision from that man to pick him out. Picks him out. Back of the box. Edge of the box rather. First time shot. Screamer. Certified belter, that one. You gotta love it. And look at that XG of 2.58. We are cruising to victory, and we're going to be top of the league by a clear 3 points. I mean, if you won both games, you were going to be top of the league. That's pretty clear, isn't it? Look at me explaining maths. Should be a teacher. Brathwaite on the ball. Gets past Ainsley Maitland-Niles with consummate ease. Mainsley? It's not quite right, is it? Can we make changes still? Oh, we've got more changes we can do. Oh, okay. Right, well, let's do... How many more... Okay, we must have had 5 changes. I didn't know that. Shows you how much I know about international football at the moment. Not that it's made any bit of difference, because we've made them changes in the 93rd of 94 minutes, but it's fresh legs nonetheless. And I'm pleased with that result. The first half looked a little bit worrisome. We gave them some chances, but we've come out of that with a goal difference +5. We've scored 5, conceded zilch. That, to me, pretty decent first episode. I'm sure you'll agree. First gameplay episode, anyway. Next one, we'll be back for more Nations League games. I will be showing you every competitive game that we play, unless it's a complete dead rubber and I feel it's not appropriate. But I will be showing you every single one. I won't be showing you friendlies because there's no point, I don't think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. But for the meantime, the next episode, which will be on Tuesday, will be the games against Iceland and Denmark in the Group A Nations League. As you can see, it's looking pretty good so far. But yeah, if you have liked that one, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video as well. And as I mentioned, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. My name's been David. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.